Step into the sweeping romance of the Thorn Birds, 1983, where love, sacrifice, and drama captured hearts worldwide. Join us as we revisit the iconic cast and uncover their remarkable journeys from the Australian outback to 2025. In 1983, Richard Chamberlain, at 49, captivated audiences as Father Ralph de Bricassard in The Thorn Birds, embodying a priest torn between forbidden love for Maggie Cleary and his sacred vows. His poignant, layered performance earned an Emmy nomination and a Golden Globe, reinforcing his reputation as a television legend. Chamberlain's charisma and emotional depth made Ralph unforgettable, earning him the title King of the Miniseries for roles in Shogun and Centennial. Interesting fact, he was the first to play Jason Bourne in the 1988 TV movie The Bourne Identity, predating Matt Damon's iconic portrayal. In 2025, at 91, Chamberlain has retired from acting, enjoying a tranquil life in Hawaii. He remains a beloved figure, celebrated for his versatile career spanning Dr. Kildare, Broadway stages, and films like The Towering Inferno. His contributions to entertainment, including his advocacy for LGBTQ rights after coming out in 2003, continue to inspire fans worldwide. In 1983, Rachel Ward, at 26, enchanted audiences as Maggie Cleary in The Thorn Birds, portraying a young woman whose lifelong love for Father Ralph drives the saga's emotional core. Her raw, heartfelt performance earned a Golden Globe nomination, launching her into stardom. Ward's beauty and vulnerability made Maggie iconic, with her chemistry alongside Richard Chamberlain captivating viewers worldwide. Interesting fact, Ward met her husband, Bryan Brown, on the set of The Thorn Birds, sparking a real-life romance that led to their 1983 marriage. In 2025, at 68, Ward thrives as a director, screenwriter, and actress in Australia. Her directorial works like Beautiful Kate and Rachel's Farm reflect her passion for storytelling and sustainability. Living on a farm in Nambucca Valley, she balances creative projects with environmental advocacy, raising 3 children with Brown, including actress Matilda Brown. In 1983, Christopher Plummer, at 53, delivered a commanding performance as Archbishop Vittorio di Contini Vercese in The Thorn Birds, portraying Father Ralph's mentor with gravitas and nuance. His authoritative yet subtle portrayal added depth to the saga, showcasing his mastery as a classically trained actor. Already renowned for The Sound of Music, Plummer's role reinforced his status as a versatile star across stage and screen. Interesting fact, Plummer won an Oscar at 82 for Beginners, 2011, becoming the oldest actor to win a competitive Academy Award. Sadly, Plummer passed away in 2021 at 91 from complications following a fall at his home in Connecticut. His legacy endures through iconic roles in Knives Out, The Last Station, and countless theater performances, leaving an indelible mark on film and stage history. In 1983, Bryan Brown, at 36, brought depth to Luke O'Neill in The Thorn Birds, portraying Maggie's ambitious but emotionally distant husband. His rugged charm and nuanced performance made Luke a complex figure, balancing aspiration and flaws in the sweeping saga. Brown's authentic Australian presence grounded the outback setting, earning him praise alongside his breakout role in Breaker Morant. Interesting fact, Brown met his wife, Rachel Ward, on the set of The Thorn Birds, and their romance led to a marriage in 1983 that endures today. In 2025, at 78, Brown remains a powerhouse in Australian cinema, starring in films like Palm Beach and TV series like Darby and Joan. Living in Sydney with Ward, he's a proud father of 3, including actress Matilda Brown, and continues to take on diverse roles, cementing his legacy as a beloved Aussie icon. In 1983, Brett Cullen, at 27, portrayed Bob Cleary in The Thorn Birds, bringing quiet strength to the role of Maggie's loyal older brother. His understated performance as the hard-working, stoic eldest Cleary sibling added authenticity to the family's outback life. Marking one of Cullen's early breakout roles, his rugged presence complemented the miniseries' emotional depth, hinting at his future success in Hollywood. Interesting fact, Cullen later gained fame as the villainous Thomas Wayne in Joker, 2019, a role that contrasted sharply with his heroic parts in The Dark Knight Rises. In 2025, at 69, Cullen remains active in film and TV, with recent roles in series like 1883 and The Blacklist. Based in Los Angeles, he continues to showcase his versatility, balancing dramatic and character-driven projects while maintaining a steady presence in the industry. In 1983, Stephanie Faracy, at 31, played Judy in The Thorn, portraying a supporting role as a member of the Cleary family's extended circle in the Australian outback. Her subtle yet authentic performance added warmth to the saga's ensemble, showcasing her ability to bring depth to smaller roles. Faracy's work in the miniseries marked an early step in her prolific career in television and film. Interesting fact, Faracy is known for her comedic flair, starring as Ellen Griswold's cousin in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, 1989. In 2025, at 73, Faracy continues to shine in Hollywood, with recent roles in TV shows like The Conners and Hacks. Based in Los Angeles, she remains a versatile character actress, beloved for her comedic and dramatic performances across decades of steady work in the industry. In 1983, Barry Corbin, at 43, played Pete in The Thorn, bringing rugged authenticity to the role of Mary Carson Stockman, who teaches the Cleary sons to shear sheep on Drogheda. His no-nonsense, heartfelt performance grounded the outback setting, showcasing his knack for portraying tough yet relatable characters. Already known for urban cowboy, Corbin's role added to his rising fame. Interesting fact, Corbin, a Texas native, is an avid cutting horse competitor and rancher, often incorporating his real-life cowboy skills into roles. In 2025, at 85, Corbin remains active, with recent roles in Yellowstone and Tulsa King. Living on his Fort Worth ranch, he continues to work in film and TV, lending his distinctive voice to projects like KPLX Radio, and earning a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Texas Film Hall of Fame in 2012. In 1983, John Lancie, at 35, portrayed Alistair McQueen in The Thorn, playing a charming suitor and lawyer who briefly courts Maggie Cleary. His polished performance added a layer of sophistication to the Outback saga, showcasing his versatility in a supporting role. Already building a career in theater and TV, Delancey's brief but memorable appearance complemented the ensemble. Interesting fact, Delancey is best known as Q in Star Trek: The Next Generation, a role that made him a sci-fi icon for his mischievous, godlike character. In 2025, at 77, Delancey remains active, with recent roles in Star Trek, Picard, and voice work in My Little Pony. Based in Los Angeles, he continues to perform in theater, narrate documentaries, and engage with fans at conventions, maintaining a vibrant career across genres. In 1983, Barbara Stanwyck, at 76, delivered a powerhouse performance as Mary Carson in The Thorn, portraying the wealthy, manipulative matriarch whose scheming ignites the saga's central tragedy. Her commanding presence and chilling intensity earned her an Emmy Award, showcasing her legendary status from classics like Double Indemnity. Stanwyck's portrayal of Mary's cunning and jealousy stole scenes, cementing her as a Hollywood titan. Interesting fact, Stanwyck was a 4-time Oscar nominee and received an honorary Academy Award in 1982 for her contributions to film. Sadly, Stanwyck passed away in 1990 at 82 from congestive heart failure and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease in Santa Monica, California. Her legacy endures through iconic roles in Stella Dallas, The Lady Eve, and Big Valley, leaving an indelible mark on film and television history. In 1983, Gene Simmons, at 54, portrayed Fee Cleary in The Thorn, embodying the stoic, resilient matriarch of the Cleary family with grace and quiet strength. Her nuanced performance captured Fee's emotional depth, balancing maternal duty with hidden pain, and added heart to the saga's Outback narrative. Already a celebrated actress from films like Hamlet, Simmons' role solidified her reputation for portraying complex women. Interesting fact, Simmons earned an Oscar nomination at 19 for playing Ophelia in Hamlet, 1948, opposite Laurence Olivier. Sadly, Simmons passed away in 2010 at 80 from lung cancer in Santa Monica, California. Her legacy lives on through iconic performances in Spartacus, Guys and Dolls, and Elmer Gantry, leaving a lasting impact on film and television history. In 1983, Piper Laurie, at 51, portrayed Anne Muller in The Thorn Birds, bringing warmth and empathy to the role of Maggie's supportive confidant on the Drogheda estate. Her heartfelt performance added emotional depth to the saga, showcasing her ability to elevate supporting roles with grace and authenticity. Already acclaimed for The Hustler, Laurie's work resonated with audiences. Interesting fact, Laurie earned 3 Oscar nominations, including for Carrie, 1976, where she played the chilling Margaret White, a stark contrast to her nurturing Anne. In 2025, at 93, Laurie remains a revered figure in Hollywood, living quietly in Los Angeles. Though less active, she occasionally takes on voice work and mentors young actors, with recent appearances in short films and a legacy celebrated through roles in Twin Peaks and Children of a Lesser God. In 1983, Earl Holliman, at 55, played Luddy Mueller in The Thorn Birds, portraying the kind-hearted husband of Anne Mueller, who provides a home for Maggie on the Drogheda estate. His warm, grounded performance added a layer of sincerity to the saga, complementing the emotional intensity with his everyman charm. Known for Forbidden Planet and Policewoman, Holliman's role showcased his versatility. Interesting fact, Holliman won a Golden Globe for The Rainmaker, 1956, and was a regular on Hollywood Squares, known for his witty bluff answers. Sadly, Holliman passed away in 2024 at 96 from natural causes in Studio City, California. His legacy endures through roles in Giant, Gunsmoke, Return to Dodge, and his advocacy for animal rights, leaving a lasting mark on film and television. In 1983, Philip Anglim, at 31, portrayed Dane O'Neill in The Thorn Birds, playing Maggie and Ralph's ill-fated son, who follows his father's path to the priesthood. His poignant, soulful performance brought depth to Dane's tragic arc, resonating deeply with audiences. Already acclaimed for his Tony-nominated role in The Elephant Man, Anglim's work added emotional weight to the saga. Interesting fact, Anglim optioned The Elephant Man for Broadway himself, launching his career with the iconic role of John Merrick. In 2025, at 73, Anglim leads a quieter life in Tennessee, managing a cattle farm and running the Lewis County Children's Fund, which he founded in 1992 to support local youth. Though largely retired from acting, his performances in Star Trek, Deep Space Nine, and The Thorn Birds remain cherished. In 1983, Ken Howard, at 39, played Rainer Hartheim in The Thorn Birds, portraying a charming German politician who becomes Maggie's suitor and later friend. His warm, sophisticated performance added a layer of worldly contrast to the Outback saga, showcasing his knack for authoritative yet empathetic roles. Known for The White Shadow and his Tony-winning Broadway work in Child's Play, Howard's presence enriched the ensemble. Interesting fact, Howard, a kidney transplant recipient, served as Chancellor of the National Kidney Foundation, advocating for organ donation. Sadly, Howard passed away in 2016 at 71 from pneumonia, complicated by shingles and prostate cancer, near Los Angeles. His legacy endures through roles in 1776, Crossing Jordan, and Grey Gardens, for which he won an Emmy, as well as his leadership as president of SAG-AFTRA. In 1983, Mare Winningham, at 24, portrayed Justine O'Neill in The Thorn Birds, bringing fierce spirit to Maggie's headstrong daughter. Her vibrant, layered performance captured Justine's rebellion and vulnerability, adding depth to the saga's later chapters. Already a rising star from St. Elmo's Fire, Winningham's role showcased her emotional range and authenticity. Interesting fact, Winningham is an Oscar-nominated actress for Georgia, 1995, and a folk musician, releasing several albums blending Americana and blues. In 2025, at 66, she thrives in Los Angeles, with recent roles in Dope Sick and All My Children, earning Emmy nods. A mother of 5, she balances acting with music, performing at venues like the Troubadour, and remains celebrated for her versatile career across ER, Mildred Pierce, and Broadway. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.